Yo, what is up guys, FaZe here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be going over the new bundle that has just arrived in the store. It's called Iron Predators. You get 3 tier 8 premium tanks for 7.5k gold. Like, that is an amazing deal. I'm just going to quickly put it out there. It's an amazing deal, 7.5k gold. We haven't seen something this cheap in a very long time. But besides that, this video is basically going to tell you guys, well, I'm going to tell you guys if this bundle is worth it for you as a player. If you're a new player, if you're average player, if you've been playing for quite a while, and if you're a decent player, skilled player, do I think you should buy this bundle? Now, obviously you can see you can get 3 tanks, the Lorraine, Chieftain, and T-2020, and they all have full equipment. So it's a very good bundle, and I've been over that. The price is amazing. Now let's go on to, do I think these tanks are decent or good at what they do, and do I recommend them to you? Now obviously the first tank in the bundle is the Lorraine 45, and now this is probably one of the hardest tanks in this bundle to play, especially for new players and especially for average players. I wouldn't recommend hooking yourself up with the Lorraine 45. However, because of how cheap this bundle is, and you're not only getting the Lorraine on its own, I do recommend getting it. I mean, you're getting a tank, tier 8 tank, that while it's not amazing, and while it's not the OP or in any way, it is decent and it does its job pretty well. Now, the one thing I love about this bundle, I should say event, I don't know where I got that from, but it's a bundle, is that you have 3 different classes. And for new players, I think this is amazing. If you watch videos on how to perform better and all that, these 3 tanks will give you all 3 different classes in the game. So basically with the Lorraine, you have the spotting and the speed and flanking aspect of the game, where you're trying to spot the enemy for your tank destroyers or heavy tanks and dish out the damage on the flanks to confuse your enemy and get their attention. And then obviously you got the Chieftain, which is an amazing tank to go hull down. So the Chieftain will basically teach you how to go hull down. It's not fast in any way, doesn't have amazing armor. However, when it's hull down, it's pretty strong. So it teaches you how to go hull down. And then with the T-2020, while this tank used to be awful when it first came out, but it did receive a few buffs. So the T-2020 gives you that side scraping aspect. You can go front line, side scrape in the tank, you have decent armor. Side scraping, obviously you have amazing armor. And so you have 3 different classes in one bundle, which I love. I love that the Wargaming has put these 3 tanks together, because if you are a new player and you are watching videos on how to be better at flanking, there you have it. You have the Lorraine 45 in here. If you're learning how to be better in autoloaders, the Lorraine is an autoloader, and you can learn how to play the Lorraine better. If you're trying to learn how to be hull down heavy tank, you got the Chieftain in this bundle. If you're trying to learn how to be a brawly heavy that can side scrape and just be decent front line, you have the T-2020. So I love this bundle. You have 3, while not OP tanks or not amazing tanks, they are pretty good in what they do. And yeah, I definitely recommend this bundle for you guys. Definitely the Chieftain does have its perks, like most of these tanks in this bundle. Obviously the Chieftain is a hull down tank, so you have no armor anywhere besides the turrets, and obviously on the turrets you have a massive hatch that can be penned fairly easily. But if you are moving up and down, back and forth on your ridge line, making sure you're hull down, that your hull does not get seen from your enemy, you're going to be very strong. The DPM on this tank is pretty amazing. You got a fast hitting gun, decent alpha, not high alpha. It's a 225, so it's nothing like the T-2020, which I believe is, yeah, a 400 alpha gun. So obviously the T-2020, you can learn how to side scrape in it, be more brawly, face hug, and obviously you have a pretty overall strong tank. And while the gun isn't accurate in any means, shape, or form, you don't have amazing DPM, but you do have a hard hitting gun. And obviously I mentioned that armor profile. Now obviously this tank did get buffed when it a few months ago, but when it first arrived, it was absolutely dog water. It was absolutely awful. Anyone who spent their money on it was pretty upset. One thing I must say, this tank does have a pretty cool reloading animation. So when you reload, this entire top part kind of pushes back. and you can see like the gun reload and all that. It's pretty cool. But obviously you wouldn't buy a tank just on that aspect. But this is a great deal for any new players. If you are learning and trying to be better at heavies, medium tanks, light tanks, brawly heavies, or hull down tanks, this is an amazing bundle for you guys to get your hands on. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about the review, basically. Obviously, it's a not full-on depth review. There's no gameplay or anything, but I thought I'd just quickly get into here and let you guys know if it's a good bundle. If you're a new player, skilled player, this bundle is amazing for you guys. Now, I'm going to say it again. It's not for everyone. These tanks are not amazing, but they can be good in what they do best, which in their class that they're linked to. Like, obviously, I said that the T-2020 is a brawly tank, Chieftain is more of a hull down tank, and then the Lorraine is obviously a flanking. It is a medium tank, but it plays more like a light tank. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that kind of made your choice on if you were thinking of getting it and weren't sure if they were good or not and if they would suit you. I definitely recommend it to you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to get something. It's up to you. I'm just here to let you know if it's a good value, basically. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I appreciate it greatly. We're hitting to 500 subs, so we're pretty close. And if you didn't know, I do have a Discord server, so you guys can join that. If you have any queries, suggestions on future videos, you can all leave it in my Discord server. But anyways, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.